if they're going to make any kind of move, obviously this has got to start tonight on this series against the Oakland A's. You got Milwaukee after that. Pretty much everybody you play from then on is a pennant contender or playing for some reason like postseason. And so it gets tougher and tougher. Time to get things going if there is a chance to do it at all.
Jacob Junis, we've seen him out of the bullpen. Last time we saw him was in Pittsburgh. And just, an opportunity once again with all the injuries that we've seen to this pitching staff. It's a great opportunity for a guy to establish himself and impress the fan base, impress the coaches, and get another opportunity to go out and participate again.
Lawrence Butler has been Oakland's leadoff man since just before the All-Star break. Broke his bat, rolled to India on the backhand. One away. Now Brent Rooker, 30 home runs this year, back-to-back years of 30 homers. Lifts this shallow right, Espinalian.
Towering fly ball to short right. Santiago Espinal again playing right field tonight, comes in to make the catch.
J.J. Bleday had sent to left, Steer again shading his eyes. Able to fight that sun and find the ball.
The 10-pitch first inning certainly can help out a lot. J.J. Bleday is the final out of a 1-2-3 A's first. We go to the bottom of the first inning.
Jenny, it'll be Mitch Spence on the mound for the Green and Gold. 18th time he's taken the ball this season as a starter for the Green and Gold.
Swung on, rolled right to Wilson. He gobbles it up and on to first base in time. The ball will find you. That is always the case in Jacob's first game back in the big leagues.
You know what? Actually, the first ball found him the last time he was in a big league uniform for the first time.
Just like he never left.
Yeah.
De La Cruz switch hitting, shortstop. Swung up, bounce on the right side, and flagged down on 2 hops by Brown. He'll underhand to Spence. He beats De La Cruz to the bag, and they're 2 away. Swing and a miss. Good slider off the plate, chased by Stevenson. He and the Reds go 1-2-3. At the end of 1, no score.
1 gone, and that'll lead to Seth Brown, the lefty coming up.
And that helps set up the diving slider. First strikeout for Junis tonight.
You get that hitter concerned with that inside pitch. You just continue to expand the zone. Good pitch that slider down.
Mitch Spence against TJ Friedel to begin the bottom of the second.
High chopper over first. That's going to be a fair ball and go rolling down the right field line and into the corner. And that is way into the corner. And Friedel's going to dig for 3. He will make it without a relay throw. TJ Friedel tripling into the right field corner on a Baltimore chop over the first baseman.
And 1 gone now for Ty France. Bouncing ball to short, and runner comes home. Wilson throwing it home. The nice throw, the tag, and out and home is TJ Friedel. Contact play was on, and Wilson had to reach a little bit to his left and then sling it toward the plate. And in a good position that allowed Langoliers to apply the tag. And that's the second out of the inning, keeping Cincinnati off the board. 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. Tied him up down and in, and the inning is over. A triple and a man left and no runs in for Cincinnati. We're through 2. We're scoreless.
There's Wilson, who is 1 for 1 in the big leagues. Had the base hit to left center in his first at bat, and then injured himself, left hamstring pull, rounding third base.
Ground ball up the middle. Here comes De La Cruz. He's got it, throws on the run in time. That's 9 in a row for Junis. We are scoreless, A's and Reds, as we head to the bottom of 3 here at Great American Ballpark.
That will bring up the second baseman, Jonathan India.
That's right, back towards Mitch Spence, and he's going to get his best friend, a double play that he gets involved with on the 1-4-3. Nice job by Mitch Spence to get the job done on the mound and with the glove.
We said it early on that Jacob Junis would want to get quick outs. Well, he's got 1 out in the 4th inning, and he's only thrown 32 pitches. That's a pretty good indication of some quick outs.
Swing and miss.
But when you're trying, like Junis is today, to save the bullpen as best you can, it's not like you're going to go out there and try to hunt strikeouts.
Well, he's done everything.
And a swing and a miss and a changeup down. And that's back-to-back strikeouts for Junis. 3 of them through 4 perfect innings for the Red starter today.
At Ellie De La Cruz, he leads the league in steals.
Got him looking, great pitch. Good curveball. Looks like De La Cruz didn't care for it. Looked like a pretty good pitch. And Spence picks up his 3rd strikeout.
A couple walks issued here for Mitch Spence.
Now Ty France will come to the plate.
End of the bat, cue shot, later break in by Butler. He can't make the play, and then he boots it. Stevenson scores. Wave Steer, who's stopped by House. It falls in for France, and the Reds take a 1-0 lead on a blue base hit.
Oh, he makes it pretty quick. play on it, but you can see a little indecisiveness.
2 gone, and that'll bring up Zach Geloff.
Geloff hits it on the ground right to third. Obi Marte bends down, plucks it, and throws right of the money for the out. Side retired. Another hitless inning for Reds pitching. A's are hitless through 5. At the halfway point of this one at Great American Ballpark. Now back to the top of the order in Jonathan India. India reaches for it, hooks it into left field. That's down in front of Daz Cameron for a base hit. He'll play it on a hop as India hangs on at first with a 2-out single.
Taylor Cruz 0 for 2. He has bounced the first and struck out looking.
India goes. Pitch called a strike. Throw down is late. India picks up the steal.
Bouncing ball to first base. In between hop, handled by Brown. The race to first base, and Spence just does beat Cruz there. Bang, bang at first, and the inning is over. 2-out single, nothing more. We're through 5. Max Schumann starts the 6th inning. Swung on line to left. That's a base hit, the first of the night for Oakland. Racing to his right is Steer. He bobbles it momentarily. That allows Schumann to continue on. He stands at second base with a leadoff double.
And 2 down.
Max Schumann to third.
And they will walk Rooker. And now face another left-hand batter in J.J. Bleday.
Rooker will take off on the 3-2, and a walk issued to load up the bases.
Shea Langoliers coming to the plate.
Reds clinging to a narrow 1-0 lead. Very slowed stroll, and he's made the move to Tony Santillan.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Got him looking with a slider right over the outside corner, belt high. 7 strikeouts by Reds pitching.
It's 2 on with 1 out. Now the Reds are trying to cash in and extend their 1-0 lead. Popped up near the Reds dugout, first base side. Langoliers with a play, he'll squeeze it, and that's the 2nd out. Dominic Smith will bat, and that is in at the knees. Strike 3 called that freezes Smith. He's got to look at it. Michel Otanez gets the job done.
Runner on second, 2 outs.
So that'll bring the right-handed hitting Max Schumann to the plate.
And the pitch to Max is swung on, a fly ball to right field, hit pretty well. Going back, Espinal near the track, at the wall, looks up, and it's good! Max Schumann, a 2-run homer, and the A's lead it 2-1. Hit the top of the wall and went out. Oh, what a shot from Schumann the other way. And the A's have a 2-1 lead here in the 7th. How about that?
Pretty impressive for Max Schumann.
2-1 to Jacob Wilson. This one in the air towards right field. Infielders charging back. Jonathan India tried to get there. Espinal drops the ball, and Jacob Wilson gets back to first base.
A little bleeder into right field for a single, his 2nd big league hit. And on contact, I thought there was no way that would fall in, but it did. Butler will be the batter.
This ball's hit hard, and this ball's hit far. Lawrence Butler at another. 15 homers for the Law Dog, and make it a 4-1 ball game.
That ball was leaned on 444 feet from the mayor of Zone 4. Stand up. My goodness. Slider down from the left-hander.
And that'll bring Zach Geloff to the plate. 0-1 pitch, swung on, belted, deep left center. Zach Geloff has jumped it out of the Great American Ballpark. His 16th of the year, and it's 5-1 Oakland.
Well, Jenny, these boys went from having a bit of a power outage to a power surge here at the Great American Ballpark.
Stevenson, Friedel, and Steer.
Smoked up the middle, base hit. Good rip by Stevenson to set a tone, and the leadoff man is on.
Slider just missed, didn't get the call. Looked like a really good pitch from Ferguson. Steer takes ball 4, advances Stevenson to second, and now a little bit of trouble here.
France to right field. Lawrence Butler going back towards the track, and right before the wall, he'll make the catch. Runner's going to move up in Stevenson to third base, and 2 outs.
Smith takes a walk to load the bases. So the tying run will come to the plate.
And one of their hottest hitters, and Santiago Espinal.
He walks him, and the Reds gifted a run. It's a 3-run game. Ferguson has totally lost the zone.
Ross Stripling, who was outstanding his last time out 4 days ago in relief with Milwaukee, went 4 1/3 of scoreless baseball, allowed 2 hits. Comes into quite the situation.
This one on the ground, and a 1 hopper over to Schumann, and the big stretch from Seth Brown to complete the play on the other end. Ross Stripling comes in and gets the job done, leaving bases loaded and leaving the A's in charge by 3 runs. Mason Miller on to close it out for the green and gold. 2-2 and a swing and a miss. India goes down on 101 and 1 out here in the 9th.
Now De La Cruz.
That's sent beyond third of the diving Schumann, the base hit. De La Cruz goes opposite way. Reds have a man on. Tyler Stevenson's been on 3 times. Sent to short, and it goes past the backhand of Wilson. De La Cruz through second. He takes third.
So back-to-back hits allowed by Miller. And suddenly the tying runs coming to the plate in the person of T.J. Friedel.
Bounce to first, backhand, bobble. De La Cruz scores. Brown could not cleanly get the ball, so he only gets 1 out. Stevenson up to second. Tying run again comes to the plate.
And now Spencer Steer.
Swung on, he lifts it in the air, short center field and falling. Second baseman out, center fielder in, it drops. Base hit. Here comes Stevenson home to score. It's an RBI bloop single to center as Steer extends his hit streak to 9 games with an RBI hit here in the 9th. And it is a 5-4 A's lead.
It's the first time all night the Reds have had more than 1 hit in an inning. They've had 3 here in the 9th against Oakland's vaunted closer.
France is 1 for 4 with an RBI.
France sends it to left center. That is down, base hit. Steer spraying for third. Stop sign. Ty France doubles. It's the most hits that Miller has ever surrendered in relief. And the winning runs are in scoring position.
And here comes Rosario. Base hit would possibly win it. The leg kick, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball upstairs. High octane at 101. And the A's dodge a bullet in Cincinnati. The rally for the Reds falls 1 run shy. They get 2 on 4 hits. But the opener of this 3-game series goes to the Athletics.